session. You already know that estimation can be done with the results of all fundamental processes such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We also know that estimation is an easier way and a faster way to calculate. When your intention of calculating is to get accurate results, estimation will not serve the purpose. We also learnt about estimating numbers to its nearest tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. We can just go on the same way. There is a simple rule that we follow when we estimate. Be it tens place, hundreds place, or thousands place, we estimate. The rule we apply is the same. While rounding off a number to the required place, observe the digit to the right of it, and then, if it is less than 5, retain the same digit in the required place to be rounded off and write 0 in the following places. If it is equal to 5 or more than 5, increase the digit in the required place to the next higher digit and write 0 in the following places. This we have tried to apply in problems with respect to rounding off the numbers to the nearest tens place, hundreds place, and thousands place, children. Now we shall learn how do we round off numbers to their nearest 10,000s place. Estimating the given number to the nearest 10,000s place. Now, how do we round off a number to nearest 10,000s place? Children, the rule is the same, but the only thing is the place values change, and you need to concentrate on what digit to be considered. When I talk about rounding off or estimating to the nearest 10,000s place, the digit to be considered is the thousands place, correct? If the digit at thousands place is 1, 2, 3 or 4, replace digits of thousands, hundreds, tens and units place by 0. If the digit at thousands place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, replace digits of thousands, hundreds, tens, units place by 0 and add 1 to the digit of 10,000s place. Children, if you observe, it is very much similar to how we have solved the earlier problems. Now moving on to working out few examples in this regard. Now for the first example, round off 53,668 to the nearest 10,000s place. Children, here 53,668 is the number. It has 5 digits, so the place values are. Let's start with an example. Round off 53,668 to the nearest 10,000s place. Children, here the number is 53,668, for which the place values would be units, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. As the rule says, when we are talking about rounding off a number to its nearest 10,000s place, then we have to consider the thousands place and we have to check whether it is less than 5 or equal to or greater than 5. Now 3 is the digit that we need to consider. 3 is less than 5. So what is the next step that we do? We replace units, tens, hundreds and thousands place with 0. Now what about 10,000s place? This 10,000s place will remain the same. It will remain unchanged because 3 is less than 5. The thousands place is less than 5. We will leave the 10,000s place unchanged, and this number 53,668 is rounded off to 50,000. I hope all of you understood, children. 53,668 is rounded off to nearest 10,000s place and we get 50,000. Now moving on to another example. Now we have two problems here. You can also start doing it, children. Now round off 15,238 to the nearest thousands place. Children, here we are asked to round off to thousands place. Thousands place we have units, tens, hundreds and thousands place. Correct? Now when we are asked to round off to nearest thousands place, we need to consider hundreds place here. What do we have at hundreds place? 2 is less than 5. So what is that we get? We replace units and tens place and even hundreds place with 0, but retain thousands and 10,000s place as it is and get 15,000. So when we round off to nearest thousands place, we get 15,000. In the similar manner, if we round off the same number to nearest 10,000s place, what is that we get? Now when 15,238 is rounded off to 10,000s place, what do we get is, see here I'm trying to round it off to 10,000s place. That is 10,000s place we have 1. But what is that we need to consider? We need to consider the next digit to the right of it, which is thousands place, which is 5. 5 is the number that we have here. When we have 5, what do we do? We replace all other numbers, all other digits, that units, tens, hundreds, thousands place with zeros, and I add 1 to the 10,000 place. So when I round it off to 10,000s place, children observe the same number is rounded off to 1,000 place once and 10,000 place the second time. It's the same number, but when I round it off to 10,000s place, I concentrate on, or I consider the thousands place value digit, and since it is 5 and not less than 5, I have to add 1 to the 10,000s place value, and I have 1 there, so 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So in that case I get the rounded off number as 20,000. But when I have the same number 15,238 rounded off to thousands place, I get it as 15,000. I hope all of you understood, children. Next, similar type of problem. Round off 46,379 to the nearest 10,000s place. Now here it is 10,000s place that we need to consider. That is 4 is in 10,000s place. Now 6 needs to be considered because it is in thousands place. 6 is greater than 5. So what we get the answer when 46,379 is rounded off to nearest 10,000s place, we get units place is 0, tens is also 0, hundreds is also 0, thousands is also 0. I add 1 to the 10,000s place because 6 is greater than 5. So when I add 1 to 4, I get it as 5. So the answer is 50,000. I hope all of you understood, children. Moving on. Estimate the sum of 56,256 and 24,872 by rounding off to nearest 10,000s place. Children, we have already solved problems which asked us to round off the digits to hundreds place or thousands place and have the sum worked out. It is all, this problem is also very much similar to that, but it is for 10,000s place. So we shall start working out. Children, I expect all of you to solve all these problems along with me, as you have already learnt about these problems, or you have already learnt about these concepts in your previous classes and even previous session as well. Let's start. 56,256 rounded off to 10,000s place. What we get is, children, I have told you it is to nearest 10,000s place. So we will consider the thousands place value here. It is 6. 6 is greater than 5. So the estimated value would be, or rounded off value would be 60,000, because I will be adding 1 to 5. Now for the next number, 24,872 rounded off to 10,000s place as, children, if you observe here, it is less than 5. So we will just replace all the digits with 0 except the 10,000s place, and 10,000s place we will have to keep it just like that. So 20,000 is the estimated value, or rounded off value. Now we are asked to find the sum of these two. So estimated sum would be easier to calculate. It is 80,000. Now verification by actual addition. We have two numbers, 56,256 and 24,872. We will have to add, and to verify we will have to add 6 plus 2 is 8, 5 plus 7 is 12, 8 plus 2 plus 1 is 11, 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 1 is 11, 5 plus 1 is 6, 7, 8. So 81,128 is what we get when we actually add the numbers as it is without estimating. But when we round it off and then add, we get the sum as 80,000. Shall we move on, children? Estimate the sum of 15,025 and 40,165 by rounding off to nearest 10,000s place. This is also to be worked out in a similar manner. 15,025 can be rounded off to 10,000s place as, since we will be considering the thousands place value, which is 5. So since it is 5, we will have to add 1 to 10,000s place. So that in that case we get 20,000. Then the next number 40,165 can be rounded off to 10,000s place as, see here, the thousands place has 0. So we will have to have zeros in all the digits and let the 10,000s place value remain the same, unchanged. Now estimated sum. If you observe, children, when we actually round off and then try to add or take the difference, it is easier to calculate and even faster because it's a rounded off number and it is always easy to calculate when it is rounded off. Now with respect to addition, when we actually add the two numbers as it is without rounding it off, the sum what we get is 5 plus 5 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, then 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9, 1, 5, 4 plus 1 is 5. So the actual addition is 55,190. Estimated sum is 60,000. Now moving on. Estimate the difference of 80,808 and 55,055 by rounding off to nearest 10,000s place. The first digit 80,808 rounded off to 10,000s place, what we get is 80,000. Children, observe that we have 0 in the thousands place, hence we will just replace all other digits with 0 and let the 10,000s place remain the same. Now for the next number 55,055 rounded off to 10,000s place, what we get is 60,000. Children, 60,000 how we got is because we are considering thousands place, and thousands place I have 5. When I have 5, I'll have to add 1 to 10,000s place. So and replace all other digits with zeros. In that case, I get 60,000. Now here we are asked to find the difference. So estimated difference would be 8 minus 6 is 2. So estimated difference is 20,000. Now we'll have to verify with actual subtraction. The two digits are 80,808, that is 80,808, and 55,055. If we actually subtract without rounding it off, then what do we get? 8 minus 5 is 3. Now this becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. For that to become 10, I have borrowed 1. So this becomes 7. 7 minus 0 is 7. Then here again I'll have to make it 10 and borrow from here. This becomes 7. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. Children, if you observe, the actual subtraction is a little bit more than the estimated difference. As I have already told you, estimation can give you an approximated answer but not accurate answer. Now moving on. Estimate the difference of 51,689 and 34,685 by rounding off to nearest 10,000th place. Now in a similar manner, children, 51,689 rounded off to 10,000th place as 50,000. Again, we are considering the thousands place, which is less than 5. Hence, I will replace all the 4 digits, units, tens, hundreds and thousands places with zeros, and then have the final answer as 50,000. Then for the next number, 34,685 rounded off to 10,000th place gives us, here also 4 is less than 5. So what I get is 30,000. So 50,000 minus 30,000, estimated difference would be 5 minus 2, 3 is 5 minus 3 is 2, so answer is 20,000. Verification by actual subtraction. I'll subtract the actual numbers. 51,689 minus 34,685. The answer, the difference what I get is 9 minus 5 is 4, 8 minus 8 is 0, 6 minus 6 is 0, 11 minus 4 is 7, then 4, because I have borrowed 1, 4 minus 3 is 1. So actual subtraction gives me an answer of 17,004, but estimated difference would be 20,000. Moving on, children. Next problem. Estimate the product of 19,426 and 4 to its highest place. Children, till now we learnt about addition and subtraction. We will just try out few more problems with respect to product, that is multiplication as such. So for that, 19,426 to be rounded off to 10,000th place, because they have just given us the condition that it has to be rounded off to its highest place. Here I have 5-digit number wherein the highest place value is 10,000 here for this number. So I will be rounding it off to 10,000th place, for which I will have to consider the thousands place. Thousands place, 9 is greater than 5. So the rounded off number would be 20,000, because I have added 1 to the 10,000th place and replace all other digits with 0. Now therefore estimated product would be 20,000 into 4 is equal to, what would be the product? Children, as I have told you, you can just multiply and keep the zeros as it is by the side. 4 2s are 8, zeros written just next to it. So I get 80,000. I hope all of you have understood, children. Moving on. Estimate the product of 878 and 46 by rounding off to its highest place. Now it's also similar to what we did earlier. 878 rounded off to its highest place as 900, because here highest place is hundreds place. For that we'll have to consider tens place, which is more than 5. 7 is more than 5. So I will have to add 1 to hundreds place. So that becomes 900. The next number 46 rounded off to its highest place as, here highest place is tens and we'll have to consider units place. Units place 6 is greater than 5. So the answer, the number which is rounded off to its highest place, the second number is 50. No, so estimated product would be 900 into 50. 9 5s are 45, children. Then have all the zeros placed next to it. I hope all of you understood. We will not be doing any kind of verification here because, as I said, if you observe by yourself, when we do verification by actual subtraction or actual addition or actual multiplication, the difference in the estimated product or estimated difference is more when compared to estimated sum. So unless asked, you don't have to verify. Now for the next problem, estimate the quotient of 44,238 and 95 by rounding off to its highest place. Now 44,238 to its rounded off to its highest place gives you 40,000. Next number 95 rounded off to its highest place gives us 100, because here the number needs to be rounded off to tens place, so we will consider units place. When I have 5, I'll have to add 1 to the tens place, and that gives me an answer 100. I hope all of you understood. Now therefore estimated quotient would be 40,000 divided by 100. Children, this could also be written as therefore estimated quotient would be 400. I hope all of you understood, children. Estimate the quotient of 786 and 22 by rounding off to its highest place. Again, in the similar manner, 786 is rounded off to its highest place. Highest place is hundreds place. For that, we'll have to consider the tens place. Tens place is greater than 5. So I'll have to add 1 to hundreds place. That gives me 800. The next number is 22, and when it is rounded off to its highest place, I get 20. So it is quotient. We need to find the estimated quotient. So for that, we will have to divide 800 by 20, which could also be written as, children, 2 1 times, 2 40 times. So the answer would be 40. So 40 is the estimated quotient when I calculate 786 and 22 by rounding off to its highest place. Now working out verbal problems also in the similar manner. Children, first understand the problem, then you can always calculate by segmenting it into different parts. Now for the first statement problem or verbal problem, a garment company stitched 16,783 shirts and 12,438 pants in a month. Estimate the total number of dresses stitched to the nearest 10,000th place. Okay, now we have 2 digits here. So we will first try to round this off to 10,000th place, nearest 10,000th place, and get a proper estimated number, and then we will have to calculate what it's been asked. So the first number 16,783 rounded off to 10,000s place, we get 20,000, because since it is 10,000s place, we'll have to consider thousands place, and here thousands place 6 is greater than 5, so we'll have to add 1 to 10,000s place. So when we have add 1 to 10,000s place and replace all other digits with 0, what I get is 20,000. Next digit is 12,438 rounded off to 10,000s place. What we get is 10,000, because here thousands place 2 is less than 5. Now we have got these two numbers as 20,000 and 10,000 as rounded off number of shirts and pants manufactured in a month. Now number of shirts stitched, if we take the estimated value, it is 20,000. Then number of pants stitched is 10,000. We need to find the total number of dresses stitched in the month. So we will have to add 20,000 plus 10,000. What we get is 30,000. So the totally 30,000 dresses were stitched in a month in a garment company. I hope all of you understood, children. Now for the next problem, a newspaper agent sells 36,721 papers in first month and 24,172 papers in second month. Estimate the decrease in sale of the newspaper in second month to the nearest 10,000s place. So for the digits to be rounded off, 36,721 can be rounded off to tens place as 40,000, and next number would be 24,172, which could be rounded off to 20,000. Now estimated number of newspapers sold in the first month, what we have got here, that is 40,000. Estimated number of newspapers sold in the second month, which is 20,000. We'll have to find the decrease in sale. So for that we need to take the difference. So when we take the difference, estimated decrease in number of newspapers sold, or estimated difference, would be 40,000 minus 20,000. What we get is 20,000. Now for the assignment, you are given 4 mains, wherein the first main would have only rounding off each number to nearest 10,000s place. Then the second main would contain estimate sum of the following by rounding off to nearest 10,000s place. You need to first round it off to 10,000s place and then have the addition done. Then third main would have estimate the difference of the following by rounding off to nearest 10,000s place. You'll have to take the difference, that is do the subtraction operation here, but after rounding it off. Then I have just given you one statement problem. A carpenter earned rupees 18,634 during the month of November and 32,645 rupees in December. Estimate how much more he earned in December to nearest 10,000s place. Children, you very well know what to do. We'll have to take the difference to find out how much more was it. Was it earned? How much more the carpenter earned in the month of December than in the month of November. I hope all of you have understood, children. Please work out all the problems on your own, and then after work